now looking back at the projects you worked on in the past, which project interested you the most, and which one was the most challenging?
Ooh. I think the first project I ever worked on was both the most interesting and the most challenging. And it made me, and this was where I worked for 2 years in Kampala, which is the capital of Uganda, with refugees who had fled from the Democratic Republic of Congo. A lot of them were women and men who'd experienced sexual and gender-based violence. And a number were of a sexual gender minority that were fleeing from incredibly homophobic countries into what is infamously an incredibly homophobic, anti-homosexual state. And I worked with incredible people who'd been through incredible cruelty and hardship. And it was a very important lesson I learned in privilege. In my own privilege, I'm incredibly lucky to do what I do. I did that whole research project with money in my bank account and a ticket home in my back pocket. And it's this inequality that I think is really important that we acknowledge in all parts of our life, but particularly as researchers, and that there was a big power imbalance between, me sat there with my notebook, listening to the stories these people were telling, and a lot of these people were facing incredibly hardships at the same time. They were living as refugees. They were very hungry. The humanitarian system is very unequal in Uganda and riven with a lot of gendered inequalities and issues. And so it was a really good exercise for creating the researcher I am today and instilling in me my passion for fieldwork, my passion for what we call ethnographic fieldwork, as I'm an anthropologist, which means that we spend a long period of time with people and we try and see and understand the world through their eyes. And but realizing that we need to pay real great attention in our research to those imbalances, and we need to find ways in which we are not being extractive. We're not just taking their knowledge and we're going away and we're using that research just to forward our own careers. So that's why the research I do today is feminist, it's action focused, and it's about co-production. It's about working with communities, bringing them into the research project, recognizing them as knowledge producers, as having power, and using my power, recognizing my power, and helping use this power to elevate others and bring them up. So it was very formative for me.